Hi, I'm Chris Claremont. Welcome to Invest Comics. You're watching FFFIC.
Hello, I'm Shaun from Famous Faces and Funnies.
And I'm Sebastian from InvestComics.com.
He's back.
I'm back. I returned from Nueva York. Yay.
Yay! I'm not by myself with an intern anymore.
And
who did nothing. That's why he's an intern.
I thought it was Jared's show.
Jared just does nothing and doesn't get paid for it.
This is FFFIC.
Number, yes,
50 something. We're zooming in. This is FFFIC, year 2. It's like Batman with Todd McFarlane art. Well, that was Batman year 2.
I should have done this with my hair for 52. That's craziness.
You look like the new Captain Marvel.
Whatever, it does whatever it wants.
You can be Carl Danvers.
Boys 69. Get it?
69.
I haven't been reading Boys in Trade, but
I have. Watch this. This is my review of Boys.
I looked through it. Yep.
And then another. When Garth Ennis said he was ending The Boys, I thought he meant the comic. Holy crap! It's so good, but such a painful good. One of those books where nothing you like happens.
Remember Walking Dead 100?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's like I think he and Kirkman just like must sit around at like a Starbucks going, you know,
I want to top you.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Oh.
Boom.
So you did that to a character, and you think they're going to be upset, right? I'm going to do the whole damn book. I'm going to bring in a guy who's in the background at issue 22 and just give him up for no reason.
Oh. Before Watchmen Night Owl. Should be before Watchmen Night Owl and Rorschach.
There's such a great dynamic to them.
Yeah.
And
prostitutes.
You get such great insight into
and
both of them.
prostitutes.
Yeah, and prostitutes.
Maybe they canceled the Rorschach book just to do this book.
And they could have, because it's
really good.
It's
so, really good.
It's so good that
there
I'm
were some
even liking
panels where I wasn't too happy with Andy Kubert's art.
I was gonna say I'm even liking Kuber for the most part, except he shouldn't be. He needs some help with the owl goggles.
Yeah,
because he always looks either kind of like a Muppet or cross-eyed or I don't know. You know, he's always kind of.
Yeah.
So he's you know.
Avengers vs. X-Men #9, another Kubert drawn book, which.
Spider-Man vs. Colossus, Phoenix Colossus,
and Magic.
Yeah, but mostly, you know, it's the Colossus doing the.
I gotta say this. I was happy with this until this issue. I'm not a fan of this issue. And I know how it's going to end.
Do you?
But it's
Spider-Man gets the Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
With Great Phoenix comes
yeah,
great
and then they go back to
responsibility.
before Brand New Day.
He goes around regurgitating all the.
They go back to before Brand New Day.
I was what?
And Straczynski comes back and makes everything better, right?
Wait a minute. Mary Jane's a redhead. She could be the Phoenix. And just restore the wedding. And in order to undo all of that, instead of eating a planet, she eats Joe Quesada. And then the Phoenix goes away.
There went our Marvel views.
I'm just saying. She could eat Axel Alonso, but Joe Quesada makes a better visual.
Ultimate Spider-Man number 13.
So good.
I haven't been reading the other 2 parts of
Yeah,
this, so I was like, I don't know what's going on
but,
here. But they set you up for something.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the other thing, and then it goes back to that something.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
It's basic. Bendis is playing that cup game, and I'm like, oh, I see where the bean is. I see where the no bean, and then the bean comes out of the shadows and goes, ha ha! And I was like, what the? Well played, Mr. Bendis.
Good job,
well
Bendis. Good for you, sir. I don't know why this is here. Peter Parker, Spider-Man 156.1.
It was actually good. That's my review. It was actually good. I expected it to be pointlessness, but no, it was good.
Continuing with Spider-Man, Avenging Spider-Man number 10.
Really, really good.
The trade was finally solicited, so I'll catch up with you.
This is what's her name? Kelly Sue DeConnick. This is so good. Like I said, I liked the Captain Marvel #1 story. I wasn't a big fan of the Captain Marvel #1 art. I say put Dodson and Dodson on the art. Dodson! We got Dodson here! I'm going to do that every time. In Jurassic Park. Dodson fun. But put them on there with her, and Captain Marvel will be the greatest book ever. This was really, really good. Just really, really good.
Animal Man 12. Swamp Thing 12.
With the goodness and the crossoveriness. And
I just want so much more.
I finally had an issue where not only did I not want to smack Animal Man's wife, but I actually wanted to, for a brief moment, I actually wanted to hug Animal Man's mother-in-law.
Right. Yeah.
They've been pissing me off since like issue.
And then I wanted to. What's
one.
the name of his daughter? I forget. I know it's Little Wing.
Little Wing.
Yeah, Little Wing.
I can never remember her
I
name.
thought she was like, okay, she has a purpose somewhere. Her purpose finally comes true.
Mommy, can I use my powers now? Yes.
Boom. We don't script.
We don't script any of this. It's just we
So
really
pick
are
that
that
up.
insane.
If you're not reading Animal Man or reading Swamp Thing or vice versa, pick both of them.
In fact, it may even be that the better team up than Animal Man and Swamp Thing is Ellen, Abby, and
Maxine.
Hey, we got the name, and at the same time, and the cat.
Take that, Morning Glories. 12 issues, we got that stuff. Hawkeye. I was so excited for Hawkeye. Daredevil 16. Chris Somney.
As you say, it's got Somniac.
All I gotta say.
This book continues to be great. I tell you, Matt is either being so completely set up that somebody needs to be hurt, or is so much more screwed up than we ever thought. And really, even just for writing this, I suggest somebody put Mark Waid on a couch. talk to that boy.
Hawkeye #1 by Matt Fraction. My book of the week.
Ooh.
I don't know why this wasn't the first level boys, obviously. But
I wanted to put it with
this
Daredevil
was
because they reminded me of
and then
each
who's
other.
Aja? That's the guy?
Oh yeah. Beautiful art.
Chris Somney, and he's been around longer than Chris Somney, but oh my god, this book was fantastic. Like, it wasn't even Hawkeye, it was just Clint Barton.
Yeah,
And
it was
I
so
need
good.
more right now. I can't wait for more.
And I want a first New 52 Marvel Now crossover, because I think Aquadog and Arrow. The Hawkeye dog, need to team up.
Yes, do the crap out of that book.
Just I want
Fraction and
Pet
John's
Avengers,
writing.
Pet JLA team up.
See, this is good Fraction. Fraction writing solo books, not team books.
It's true.
Yeah, I took a jab. Whatever.
Oh yeah, it happens.
Dial H for 4.
Dial H continues to be super good.
Did something happen in this issue? I had 3 people call today and cancel it. I'm not even joking.
Really?
Eh.
No.
Okay.
No. This issue was really, really good. It comes together. I'm liking a character named Squid, who looks like a lizard with weird squid fingertips. This character Abyss that is living. There's a whole lot of really, really cool concept. I don't know how to say
it's a Vertigo book.
It is. It's in that Wonder Woman category of Vertigo books that aren't Vertigo. I don't know how to say China Mayville. I don't know.
That guy.
But I'm gonna have to say his name again later too. So, but it's really, really good. Read this. On an opposite note,
First X-Men.
Christos Gage was not enough to save it.
I don't think he did anything on this book.
I think
It's
they just put his name on it to try and save it. It's about as
I
good
couldn't
as
tell you what happened.
It's about
I
as
really couldn't tell you what happened. I read it and
happened is Wolverine and Sabretooth.
Wolverine and Sabretooth,
Wolverine and
right.
Sabretooth made this face a lot because it looks like they're wearing those plastic vampire fangs that don't let you close your mouth.
Why did this book happen?
And apparently Wolverine is the inspiration between Charles Xavier for Charles Xavier's everything.
Needless to say, we won't be
And,
reviewing issue 2.
Yeah, it's as good as Batman Odyssey.
Planet of the Apes 16. Damn.
I'm a douche. Planet of the Apes, I tell you every time, it's really great. The artwork is gorgeous. The story is good, and they're doing so much. It's 16 issues of Planet of the Apes. That alone.
That's a lot of monkeys. Earth 2 #4. Awesome.
Liking it.
Solomon Grundy's the best character in
Yeah, who
this
knew?
universe.
It was a big change, and yet I'm really liking him.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this change.
Yeah, and it's just continuing. It's actually forming the team, sort of.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of.
Apparently, when you give when they said that what's his name, Robinson, is it Robinson?
Yeah, James Robinson's
Yeah.
right.
When Robinson said that not Jay Garrick.
Alan Scott.
When he said Alan Scott was going to be like the Superman for this world, wow, guy, as opposed to everybody else who gets powers and kind of goes, oh, I don't know what to do. You know, Jay Garrick's still trying to figure out how to break when he was running. No, Alan Scott goes, oh, I have Green Lantern powers? Okay, boom, and he's a hero.
He knows what's up.
He's the man.
World's Finest #4. Awesome.
So good. So already,
I see where the Power Girl costume comes
yeah,
in.
they did the little homage to the old Power Girl costume.
It was
Very
pretty
cleverly
awesome.
done. George Perez, bravo. And if you scripted that in the story there, who's writing that? Levitz?
Yeah, Paul
All right.
Levitz.
Levitz, if you scripted that into there, also very, either way, very clever. Already better than, it's the best Supergirl, Batgirl book in the DCU. ever.
Smallville number 4 continues to be Smallville.
And it continues to be good. They've introduced Hank Henshaw. They're falling. Brian Q. Miller wrote for Smallville. He knows the Smallville stuff. They went back to.
Also wrote Batgirl.
There is an Earth 2 in Smallville that has like they've gone there and it's like opposite thems and whatever. But apparently it's gone, and they've been warned that the crisis is coming. We're gonna have crisis on 2 Smallville Earths. Who knew?
Fire Earth number 3.
Ooh, more crisis on. This is really good. I liked number 1. I liked number 2. Number 3 has completely just brought me in and made rawr noises. They're dinosaurs. Okay, if you're wondering, a lot of dinosaurs this.
Someone's name's Rex. Rex.
Yeah, the guy's name. Yeah, Rex versus dinosaurs. Who knew? But yeah, Higher Earth, so good. Read that.
The Cape, 1969, number 2.
What the hell?
There's no cape in it, but I don't care.
Yeah, so far, it's the everything but the cape. But ooh,
that last page.
Yeah.
You're good, Joe Hill. You're good. I've been saying that for like 2 years now.
Boom, boom.
Ooh. Boom, boom, indeed. Sir.
Boom, boom.
Oh my goodness. Defenders number 9.
It's possibly my last issue of the Defenders.
Sorry, my fraction. We gave you a good Hawkeye review. Don't hate us. Trio number 3. Why is John Byrne still making things?
John Byrne. All right.
Who still gives him a job?
IDW.
Why?
Because they got the rights to Next Men.
They also sell 2 copies of this. I'm pretty sure we want to both
It's
of
me.
them.
Yeah. It's me and John Byrne. But he wanted one to keep in his file. I like it. It's they had me at the fact that 1, 2, and 3, as they call themselves, are called Rock, Scissor, and Papers in the actual world of the comic. But he's basically shoving his entire everything ever from the Fantastic Four is in here in its own little way, and it's just fun.
GI Combat number 4. Hi, Jimmy Palmiotti.
More dinosaurs.
Gray, Amanda Connor, even though he had nothing to do with this, I like saying hi.
Probably sitting next to Jimmy. Okay. And again, the JT Krulls War That Time Forgot. I still have. I've even at this point gotten used to the kind of CGI art, the kind of 2004 video game art that I wasn't 100% thrilled with in the beginning. At this point, I've adjusted to. It's become the style. I'm apparently 4 issues. It becomes a pattern, and it's no longer a problem for me. But yeah, the continued real gold in this book is the unknown soldier story in the back. Panassian, Palmiotti, Gray, just knock it out of it's good stuff. And I want a unknown soldier. Prisoner of War crossover.
That'd be cool.
Make that happen. Talk to Jeff Johns.
Hypernaturals number 2.
I like this book.
That's a good review.
Yeah, I like this book. It's really, really good.
X Factor 241.
It's the beginning of the end of X Factor as we know it.
There will be a Marvel Now version.
Well, I don't know if
X Factor Now.
I don't know if it's hard to say how much of it is something Peter David was doing anyway, and something that may be preparing for the fact that I know, like Havoc and some of those characters are going to get shuffled around. I don't know if they're going to stay here after this, but the way he's handling it, it's X Factor disassembled. Ooh, so good.
Critter number 2. Is your character in this book yet?
My character's not in it. My character's probably not going to be in the rest of these.
Well, then what? Come on, then.
But it's still good.
Your character's good.
Books can be good even without me. It's rare. It happens.
I don't know.
So, not every book, but
I don't know.
But this is really, really good. I like Critter. I like the concept of this team that has drafted her called the Perfection, and they're all cat themed, and she's the new Josie. So
well, that makes sense.
And I can't wait. This whole book is good. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy this. I enjoy everything about it. There's little nods to various things and thrown inside there. But ultimately, what I think I'm really, really, really looking forward to is
Unicorn.
Cricket, Agent of Unicorn.
Not gonna lie, I want to read that.
It's
title alone. Pretty nice.
How can you not?
Double Jumpers number 2. When did number 1 come out? Is this a video game comic? Because
Yes,
I will read a 16-bit comic.
I talked about that. It's so good.
You act like I pay attention to everything you say.
You should.
Yeah.
I sit right next to you.
Yeah. I zone out sometimes.
It's.
There's no 16-bit art.
Have you been taking Zone Me Out lessons from Angie? No, this
Sorry,
is.
what?
See, you have the the concept behind this, I talked about it with number 1. There's a new game where you have like a beyond virtual reality. You kind of slip and you go into the game. They're in the game playing these characters. There's a short circuit. They now can't get out, and the characters, if you play by yourself, it's one of those games where you can play by yourself or in a group. If you play by yourself, everybody else has an AI. They're all NPCs that are AI. They do their own things. If you play in a group, you can all take over instead of the personalities. What happened is, due to this short, they're now stuck. Their minds are stuck in the game characters, and their bodies are running around with all the characters' minds downloaded into them, thinking that they're in some weird fantasy game world.
You know when you reviewed that? When I was in Seattle.
No.
Avengers Academy 34. I swear if this book ends.
People will die. They will get hurt. But oh my god.
Do not marvel now this book. Just keep this going.
What the hell's that kid's name? That genius kid with the alchemy powers that runs
Dude, I don't know. I have Morning Glories syndrome with this.
Briggs, whatever.
Biggs? That guy. You know that guy.
He's a jerk. He's like Jeremy Briggs, a.k.a. the Alchemist.
I like that dude. Who cracked him up?
Boy, he's like, Lex Luthor should take notes when this guy thinks, no, I'm not the bad guy, I'm the hero.
Yeah.
Now I'm just going to do the entire world my way and no one gets a choice. Holy crap, he thinks bigger than Luthor. Bigger than Luthor. And he's got hair.
Yeah, okay. Thief of Thieves 7. Soon to be a TV show.
Oh, I'll watch the crap out of this show. I love this book.
I'll watch it.
This book was cool. This whole ending, it's like one of those heist movies. Like lots of people do the heist comic, but this one really did. What issue is this?
7.
7. All right, you did 6 issues of heist, and you know how at the end of the heist movies, like at the end of every like Ocean's 11 kind of movie, then you have that. Now it shows you what really happened while you thought this was happening. This whole issue is the what actually happened, and oh my god, I love this book.
I know I whatever with the book. It's cool. It's just not for me. I found out why it's not for me. It's promoting Internet Explorer. No one uses Internet Explorer.
I use Internet Explorer.
That's why you're special.
Firefox annoys me.
Justice League International 12. Last issue? Second?
Last issue until the annual.
0 issue?
Yeah, I don't think they get a 0. They just get an annual.
Oh, I thought they got a 0.
No 0 for them. They get 0 more issues. It ends with it's not, not the end.
Yeah, it's the end. It's over.
A couple people leave. Somebody sort of joins. Lousy timing on that for joining. Apparently they're getting a new headquarters to sit around in while they wait for someone to pick their book back up. But like I said, the first 6 issues not so much. The second 6 issues I started liking it a bit more. And then but it was too late, baby.
Action Comics 12.
The hell is the matter with you?
There's a new writer taking over.
Oh, thank God.
Somewhere. Sometime.
Really?
Somewhen.
All I know is
Words.
And then they did, but it was, and that guy on the cover.
Think Tank number 1.
That's what the New 52 did to Captain Comet, and screw you.
Think Tank number 1. It makes you think about tanks.
It does. I'm gonna go get fish on my way home. But no, this is really, really good.
It's about boom tanks.
It's a guy who
Ooh, black and white.
He's like a super genius, and he's been recruited. He's done this one project, but he doesn't want to make anything that's going to turn into weapons anymore. The military wants to take all this stuff and basically weaponize it. He doesn't want to. So he's like the ultimate slacker about going around this. But one of the things they want him to build is they want something that can sort of do mind reading. He makes basically, walks around with his little phone, and he's got
to show off his new phone.
He's worked it out so that when you think something, because of the electricity and in the impulses in your brain, he's worked out a device into his phone that can read it. So whatever you think shows up like a text. And what does he use it for? Well, what's the main thing you would use it for? He goes to a nightclub and he holds it up in front of a bunch of chicks, and he gets a chick thinking he's a dork. Chick thinking his mother, what is his mother dress him? Another chick thinking, ooh, he's kind of cute. So naturally he talks to that one, doesn't waste his time, gets to hook up. Oh yeah. But of course the military wants to turn it into a weapon. Or take it to violent dates. I don't know. But it's really, 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 really good. A lot of high concepts, really cool art, and it's black and white. But man up, it's an indie book. They can do that.
Shadow number 4.
So good.
Hides in the shadows.
So good. this is Garth Ennis' favorite character, and it shows every time you read this.
I can't get attached to a Garth Ennis book anymore. Just can't do it. I can't do it. Too much commitment to, and I'll get sad, and I'm upset, and I just... Nope. Evan Kirkman. Just not reading new stuff. Just read the old stuff so I can be super disappointed with that.
I'm actually really excited about Peter Cannon Thunderbolt getting a book. I may be one of 3 people, but I am. But no.
You, John Byrne, and Garth Ennis.
We're going to go to
what are we looking for?
But it's got Nazis. It's got Indiana Jones-esque moments. It's got Garth Ennis right in the freaking shadow. What's not to love? It's just cool.
Lenore.
Swirlies. The new hardcover, third hardcover. This is collecting the newer series. Well, there was Noogies, Wedgies, and now Swirlies. Collects, I think, 1 through 6 of the
that would make
recently restarted series.
Just think, if you like Johnny and Squee, you'll love this book.
And it's 1 through 4, and then bonus stuff. But yeah, this book is awesome.
It's a creepy, funny feel.
And it has 2 of my favorite issues that I'd almost forgotten about because Lenore comes out so...
The pig thing?
So sporadically? No, it's not up to the pig thing yet. But it's got the issue where she buries Ragamuffin and plants him and, and starts growing little ragamuffins.
For anyone
and it's got the issue where Pootie comes back, having apparently, after he went on vacation, he mailed himself back because he couldn't afford airfare. Yeah, she put the box with him in it, didn't know he was in it, just put the box on the shelf and forgot about it for 4 years.
Yeah.
And opens it up and he crawls out. The first thing, the little tiny word bubble, can't see what it says. She's like, what do you say? And he says, I said, why the hell didn't you just open the thing box?
Here's the thing. Like I said, if you like Johnny, if you like Squee, probably like Lenore, if you've ever watched Invader Zim, it's the book for you. It's good.
This book
solid
is so
entertainment.
Good.
It's twisted fun.
It's not even just that it's that it's so, you have to sit there and wonder, how the hell does he sit there and think of this stuff? Because it's just awesome.
A lot of fun jokes. I don't encourage jokes.
All right, now, last on this is going to be stuff in here. This is going to be fun to say out loud. This is the Thackeray T. Lambshead Cabinet of Curiosities.
Nothing suspicious.
Edited by Ann and Jeff Vandermeer. This book is brilliant. I've been reading this. I got this a while ago from Harper Voyager, one of the HarperCollins books. It's not all stories. Some of it is almost like articles. There's some artwork in here. The idea is that this Thackeray T. Lambshead guy isn't so much a collector of strange, kind of arcane, almost cyberpunk-esque weird devices, so much as they seek him out. These devices always end up with him, and then he tries to get them either to, at the very best, get them back to their original owner, the very least, get them to someone who can appreciate them, and failing that, he has them all just as curios and things that he studies and looks at. The writers, the gathering of writers in here includes, I said I was going to have to say his name again, China Mieville, the Dial H for Hero guy.
I can read the really fast.
Michael Moorcock, Mike Mignola,
Alan Moore.
Some names you've heard of. Alan Moore, and then in the book
and
world,
you
got Garth Nix, you got, wow, there's like a billion people. You got,
there's a lot of really good writers.
There's a lot of great stuff in here. So the stories, there's some artwork, some of it's pictures, some of it is, there's some Mike Mignola artwork in here, there's a handful of things.
Is there like something special we're doing with this book?
There is something special we're doing with this book. Not only did I like this book, but the people at HarperCollins were nice enough to send a giveaway copy that you, the viewer, can win. If you feel like reading, well, I won't say words without pictures because they're, there are pictures in there. But if you like reading mostly words without pictures and think you can step up from the comic book, then this is your challenge. All right, we're gonna have another Twitter competition like we did for the Marvel magazine. You just have to post. Jay will put it up here somewhere, but you have to post a link to this episode and then tweet the following: I'm curious about T.T. Lambshead's hashtag Cabinet of Curiosities. All right, you tweet that. And we'll run the competition.
Put a link to the video.
What is this?
What is this? This is FIC.
What week is this? They'll see this on Saturday, which will be what?
Saturday will be
the second, so
third, fourth.
So all right, so they'll see this Saturday, the 4th.
You have until August something or other. What date?
So 7th.
We don't plan these things, obviously.
Yeah, August 11th will be the whatever. So yeah, you have from the 4th through, we'll say 11th, 12th, through August 13th. And then
Fair enough.
on the episode following, whatever episode is following the 13th, we'll announce our winner and get an address and send this to you.
So be sure to write, I'm curious about TT Lambhead.
TT
Hashtag
Lambheads, hashtag Cabinet of Curiosities.
And post a link
Post
to
a
our
link
video.
to this episode, and you're golden. Unfortunately, since for shipping purposes, continental U.S. only.
Sorry,
So,
overseas viewers.
yeah, Martino out there in Portugal. Sorry, I can't mail this to you. All right.
That's it. Stay classy.
Oh yeah.